Hey, what's up YouTube? I've got a fun one. Today we are watching a Silver Reinhardt take on Ilios. We do a little coaching, we do a little roasting, have a little fun with it. Me and my friends watch him, give some feedback throughout, give some tips at the end. If you enjoy everything you see, I definitely encourage liking. While you're here, also subscribe. It's always good to, keep up with our content. We're going to be pumping out a lot more consistently as we move forward. As well as tell a friend. If every Overwatch player has a friend that is also an Overwatch player, and they tell their friend about our channel, we can hit our goal of 100 subscribers before the end of the New Year's. We are about 20 days away. We can absolutely do it with your help. Take care. Enjoy the video.
Okay.
All right. Today, chat, YouTube.
Good night.
Wait, hold on before you go.
Good night. Good night.
Well, put that away, bro.
Guys,
put that
Guys, we're
away.
trying to make
Guys,
content
I'm
here,
making
please.
an intro, okay?
Get quiet on set. I'm
Okay.
trying to make some fucking content.
Okay.
Bye. Good night.
I pulled out.
Good night, Helen.
I pulled out all 25 feet of this shit.
All right. What? Shut the fuck up. Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? Today we're looking at H-Power 500's Reinhardt gameplay. Everything I've been told, he's kind of a Rein main these days. Relatively new to Overwatch. I believe he's somewhere in the gold, silver range. So we're gonna be checking it out, seeing how he does. Gonna start just by watching it a bit. Ain't no way he pins her off the map. All right, good. All right, Aris is bad at the game.
He's better already.
Good kill. Has this great point control. I like the fire trick placements. Hit those and it'll be cooler. But God,
Look at this space.
Reinhardt.
Look at this space.
Oh
That soldier caused you years of depression.
He just puts him in a corner.
Put him in a coffin.
All right, I'm gonna watch through until he dies, and then I'll probably backtrack and give some feedback.
Peter, I just pulled out 25 feet of tape measure for no reason.
Well,
What?
you need to
I'm bored.
you know.
Don't do
Measure
it
my,
to the Orisa.
measure my cranium.
Oh, just pin her there, dude. Just pin her. All right, you got the kill anyways. I would have gone for the pin the Orisa into my team.
That would have been good.
Bro, look at the up close mouse game show.
Good fire strike.
Lack of high ground presence is just tough in this position, but it's just like you're on Rhine, you know?
Yeah, there's not much you can do.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. The Ryan gameplay would be better if there were trick shots in it.
That is fair. But I think you're holding the right space here.
Oh, yeah, of course.
They gotta get through you to go to point.
Shatter.
This is such a big shatter. All right,
Oh, wait, how
misses the. How do you only get one with that shatter? Wait, what?
Maybe elevations are the steps on the side.
So the Moira must have
No.
faded.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
what? Mur faded.
There's a ledge right there, right?
I think the main might have just been tucked around a corner.
Oh yeah, map geometry kind of gets you like that.
Facts, bruh.
Pay attention to the main here.
Yeah,
Alright, I would
Peter, Charles
shatter-
is buying me a keyboard.
Right now.
She's on the-
I would drop
she's
the
on the
shatter
bed.
right now.
Yeah.
just-
Once that Suzu passes, you just have that free reign.
Tis the season.
Oh, she's on the ledge, yeah.
Bitches, but la la la
Wait,
la
hold
la.
on, what? The marks go by the ledge, bro.
But like, remember, it's like a wave.
He might have missed. He did.
At
What?
level
She
70.
could have been on the ledge.
He
and the
did
wave went
miss.
through her.
He did kind of flick, yeah.
Peter, I can definitely get the battle pass
Slow down.
shit done right. I'm
Yeah,
at level.
probably.
I'm at level 74 right now.
Let me see. Let me see.
I mean, you do get the.
How does he
main
not get shattered here?
I just gotta rank up like 2
He's on
times
the
a day.
ledge when he. No, wait, that little pocket right there.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
No way.
What?
That little.
All right, so what you should have done as Reinhardt is known that this little bugged, godforsaken corner was in the game and not had this issue. So
Next time when you queue up,
Do
do
better
not
next
queue
time.
up into Twilight Zone servers. Sometimes you might not notice that you're playing on a different region, so come back to reality, please.
I mean, in reality though, you won't have that issue if you just shatter earlier.
Yeah.
But that is a bad game. Who cares? You kill the killer. That's a good timing on the pin.
Who's H power?
He's maybe a freshman in high school.
Oh yeah.
Hamster power, 500.
How was that fucking?
Oh Peter, I thought they meant high power. My bad.
Your Kiriko's throwing. The Kiriko is done.
This
Fire
Torb,
strike.
Literally, if he loses match, it's not you, it's your Kiriko. Just saying.
that's the Joseph mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
You see,
Yeah.
Pin his ass. Good.
Look at this Chad. Look at this Chad pinning. Yes, sir. Moira beam of destruct. This man's getting Moira beam. He's running.
You can
away.
get aggressive. You can get aggressive. in
That's
that
what I'm
type of
saying. Why is he running away, bro?
kill that Mora. Yes, sir.
Better?
Yes, sir.
Better? Better?
Nah.
Keep going.
No, that Torb is your teammate. That Torb is the teammate, by the way.
Hammer him. Hammer him. Oh.
Alright, so they're C9ing.
I'm not gonna lie.
C9,
If
C9,
there was
C9.
friendly fire in Overwatch,
Nah,
I
but
would really
W
good
Ryan
Overwatch.
gameplay. W Ryan. I like this.
I would say, my biggest, like, semi-issue, like,
True.
that was clean. I will also add that the other team is ass, so,
No,
Like-
me personally, I think he's better than you, Adam.
you know, you might be right.
Mhm.
Pretty sure I Ryan 1v1 him.
Man's a GM
I don't know
player,
if he got a
just doesn't see it
kill
yet.
on me, but I did 1v1 him.
He was warming up that game.
Yeah.
Yo,
This
Adam,
guy's an owl pro. He just doesn't see it
Adam.
yet.
What's up?
speaking of, after this VOD reveal, you trying to Widow 1v1?
I mean, we could.
He wants to get a redemption.
What I would say is you used this Ryan flank every single fight. Every single fight. You walked through this way and tried pinning or tried hitting their tank. Literally every single fight. The enemy team could do two things. One, they could just say, like, alright, their Ryan's an idiot. Let's just run down and kill their backline. Or they could say, okay, the Ryan's an idiot. Let's just kill him while he's completely by himself. Like, just imagine the Reaper is standing right here instead of right here. Because, like, what the fuck? What is a Reaper going to do at this distance? Versus a Reaper at this distance. If the Reaper just stands here, you get nothing except giving up sightlines on the back, like, your backline. Just an example of their team being bad and you being able to capitalize on them being stupid, which you won't be able to do if you just win another 7 games and rank up. Moving on.
Yo, Peter, the Spotify rap goes crazy, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, H power right here. You should have swapped to Lucio.
You spent 525,000 minutes being a
Right here,
dumbass.
you should have set your DPI all the way up and then the Ryan spin.
Yes.
Bro, this man's gonna swing in 720 degrees with that shit, bro. 1080 degrees.
He's one of these like swing all the way to.
This man's about to swing in the higher degrees than Xbox 360, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, a great Ryan player would go for flank and charge them into the hole.
I don't like this first fight. I will just say that for now. You are literally just shielding. I would have swung there too. I'll go back and talk about it.
Reaper kill, so.
Yes, this is what you should have been doing from the start. This is what you should have done from the start. Just go forward and hold WM1.
There you go.
Hey, the
That's
double
fair.
kill, the triple
See?
kill, the quadruple, the quadruple.
You could have done that so long ago. So long ago. Where's the start of this fight?
Also, a Chad would have teabagged at the end of that.
No. Teabagging is beta energy. Alright,
Why you do this so much?
I've, like, never teabagged.
Teabagging's for cringe lords.
Again, right here, their 6 shield breaks, you can just walk forward and swing. Now your shield is broken, you got nothing with your shield. You just blocked their spam damage for like 10 seconds, which isn't actual value because they just reload and you have to give up all of this space. Again, imagine if their soldier just like took an off angle over here. Like, they are so bad. All 5 players are standing in the only position that you're able to shield from. Just imagine, here, let me back up to a time when you were shielding.
Yo, they T-posing though.
Put your shield up. Alright, your shield just broke. Fuck me. Alright. Perfect. Now imagine if the soldier was here. He's just still free firing into your backline. The biggest issue with Reinhardt is that your shield is one directional. So you can only shield damage coming in from the front. And you can't really control other angles except that which is in front of you. So the enemy team places horribly by keeping all 5 people directly in front of you. Really, as soon as you notice the Sigma shield break, which it broke really early, it might have already been broken. Like, as soon as that's broken, you can just push into them and start swinging. You can save your shield for once you're in deep and then you need to back off. But because once you have no shield, you're pretty screwed. Like, I mean, you notice it yourself. Like, you're just forced to kind of sit here and hide and let your team heal and let your shield charge up. You don't really do anything while your shield's down. And then when your shield's up, you're not doing anything either. And it takes you, like, I don't remember how long it was. It's like, honestly, it might be like a full minute before you start actually doing something. Like, just push into them and start swinging on them. And if you start to get low, you can put your shield up and back away. Like, this soldier finally taking... Oh, wait, no, that's your soldier. Never mind. Yeah, their soldier doesn't know how to take an off angle. But it was a good 5k, 4k. Oh, this is gonna be fat. Oh, wait, hold up. I didn't realize I was still on times 0.5 speed. 0.25.
King.
Yeah, that was fat.
Just like,
You don't know the Reaper's next to you, though. That's just an audio thing. You could have heard him to, like, the top right from this perspective a while ago, just based on audio cues.
wait, is this team not pinging?
That was bold, effective. Kind of worked. I want to watch that back. What really happened during this fight? Like, what did you do versus what could you have done? Where are you? You're here.
I feel like if his Moira and Tor pinged that Reaper, they could have just killed him. They could have just walked upstairs and killed him real quick.
Alright, one last time from your POV. Let me skip later. Yeah. I'd say that, like, this was kind of just a hard fight for you guys because they came in with a lot of ultimates. They used, yeah, what, 3? The biggest thing, though, would just be your shield management before the fight really breaks out. Like, at this point, the fight hasn't really started yet. You're still in what's called, like, the poke phase. So both teams are just shooting at each other from a distance, trying to force resources, or, like, kill any isolated target. It's not really until, like, this right here, where the fight really is beginning. The Reaper starts to get aggressive. The soldiers here on the flank. Back it up a little. So I'm just gonna pause it when the fight like really starts beginning. Like right here is when the fight's like underway, maybe a second or two before, and your shield is at 300 HP, which is not good. What's the max? Is it 1600, 1200, something like that? 1200 probably in Overwatch 2. You really want your shield to be at or close to full health when the fight starts to break out. You didn't really get any value by holding your shield up for the last, 15, 30 seconds of just like blocking damage. You don't get any value from that. What you could have instead done if you had your shield at full health, you could have kept your shield up during this ult, or at least had it for the visor coming right now. Like, if you could just hold your shield right now during this whole thing, first of all, you'd be able to negate a lot of the soldier ultimate. Your Torb's screwed, but like the rest of your team might be able to do something. And on top of that, you'd be able to cut off the sound barrier from the soldier, which could have been helpful too. Alright. How did you not kill anyone during that?
I'm going to bed, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night, boy.
Yeah.
Good night, Demore.
Where are we at? I think if you just throw a fire strike in there, you would probably have gotten 1 or 2 kills. You just do a swing fire strike, like animation cancel, followed by a second swing. That with like the damage from your Earth Shatter, it should be enough to kill 200 HP targets. Unlucky. Bro, they sent their fox straight into the hole. What? What? Anyone know what that? What? You spend so much time throughout this entire map just on the rim of the well, and I do not understand why for the life of me. Again, you're just wasting your shield. This is really good. The aggression you did there, that was good. Reaper wall. You're giving up a lot of space for no reason. And don't put your shield up. You really want to, I mean, I'll talk about it again in a second. Just like, back to that first fight. When you get here first, you just want to be holding this corner position as good as you can, because a lot of teams like to push down this little hallway, staircase, ramp, whatever, This is just a great place for you to hold. If anybody wants to shoot you from up top, they have to jump right here, which exposes them to your entire team. It's just a great corner to hold. You can stand here, peek forward, do a couple swings, hide if you get low, shield backwards to save position if you need it. The biggest thing I noticed just like in general is all of your damage comes from fire strikes, except for when you win fights. It's either massive slams where you... How do you hit a second 4-man slam and just get nothing with it? Yeah, that Suzu is your team. I thought, like, they Suzu did. But, like, I feel like your fire strikes are great, your shatters are massive, but your hammer mechanics are just really bad. Just, like, when you choose to use it and how you use it. Like, in general, you should be swinging so much more. Like, you barely swing your hammer. A lot of the times when you do swing your hammer, those are the fights you win, because you just get up in their face and just start swinging like a madman and kill them all, which is a really good way to play. Like, you had a lot of success during the first round because you played hyper aggressive. Again, you won the fight because you played like a mad lad and just got up in their business and killed them all. Oh, what a snipe from Donnie Danks. Have a good night, Sean. Headshot him. Oh, dude, drop the shatter. Drop the shatter! I don't know why you waited so long. Also, are you gonna push forward? Typically, I don't know where your team is. Yeah, you got your whole team alive. Typically, you want to be holding this corner right here. It's just a good choke. It's far forward, and you can drop back to following corners if you need it. Playing this far back just concedes a lot of space for free, where there's no real need to do so. I don't know how much that really matters at this rank. A lot of players like to just hold on point because it's a clear, like, win condition, I'll say. Alright. Oh, do you guys lose this? Ain't no way your Junkrat clutches this as your Kiriko stalls. Okay, there, yeah. Good kill, nobody touches. Tough. Tough way to end it. Yeah, pretty good. The two last notes I would give, besides just the generic, like, placement, like positioning, like holding corners, which I briefly talked about. One is just like being more aggressive in general against the composition they had. They had like the Sigma, there's a Sigma Reaper and like a soldier. You gotta be like cognizant of the Reaper, because like with his shotguns he has high burst damage, but even if you get low, like if you got brought to half health, you can just use your shield and back away. The other thing, just to talk about briefly, is two like Ryan techs that I didn't see you using at all during the VOD, which you might know, you might not know. The first is a pretty common one. It's just like the corner swing. You get a little extra range. Can you reset? Okay. You get a little extra range when you turn your camera to the corner. And the way I like to use that is like a lot of times when I'm chasing down a target, I like to keep my mouse facing forward, but if I miss my swing, like, you know, I missed the swing, the hammer goes all the way to the side, I'll then flick it to the corner at the last second just to get that last little distance to see if it's enough. So I'll do like that. You see how there's still like a bit of a timer, like a delay. I missed the hammer, but I can still catch it with the tail end of the swing. And again, same thing. Oop. Same thing applies on the other side. The other way I like to use this, not as a extending the range, but just like changing different ways of getting burst damage on Ryan. First, this hammer swing starts on the right side of your swing, and the time like is delayed as you go across. So you can start angle to the side. Oh, I messed that up. Let's go Roadhog just to. You can start angle to the side, just so it hits them a little quicker each time. The other thing I like to do, it's a little harder, something I do a lot in like Ryan 1v1s, is I delay my first swing, so I hit 2 swings back to back, so the timer is essentially reduced, and it's sort of like getting an extra swing as an advantage. So those were more just like swinging techs that every Ryan should know to some degree. The more important one that I want to talk about for what I saw in your gameplay was your shield usage. Whenever you use your shield, it was a lot of this, forward, backwards, side to side, getting to cover, whatever. Something that could help you a lot is what's called shield hopping, where you jump and press your shield. It lets you go. I don't have like a side-by-side. You can probably look up a YouTube video of like side-by-side shield hopping. It lets you go just a little bit faster, as well as helps save your shield resource a lot. I don't have any way of setting up like a bastion turret or something, but your shield isn't like just constantly up as long, so a lot of their spam damage doesn't get hit by it. And also a side like benefit of it is that you also take occasional damage by dropping your shield, which allows you to get healed up by your supports to build their ultimates, which can be a little like, I don't know how to explain this, like maybe a higher level thing, but like as you get better, ultimate economy is going to be critical, and being able to help your supports build their ultimates by, you know, dropping your shield on occasion is going to be massive. So like in general, when you're at full health, you want to be doing this like shield hopping tech if you want to push forward. Like say I want to get to that corner and they have a soldier shooting at me, I'd come around this corner, I'd probably do something like this. If I want to go faster, I'd just like straight shield hop across the whole way. And then if I'm at like low health and I'm still wanting to push forward, then I would just like, you know, do the simple like walk with shield. Same with going backwards. I'd probably like back up just holding the shield. If I'm at good health, do a little bit more jumping. But yeah. Alright, Peter, you here still?